it was a great experience for me, and I'm so happy that I got to be invited back for TUF Brazil 3 with Chael Sonnen. And it was they had a theme of like America versus Brazil going on, but for me it wasn't like that because I don't choose fighters between as far as countries. I choose them. I cheer for fighters according to their effort and their heart and their ability. And so it was awesome to be on the show. We actually had 4 of my own team, 14 Nogueira fighters on the show. 2 on Chael Sonnen's team and 2 on Vanderlei's. And Vanderlei didn't invite me, so Chael did. And I know Chael since from back in the wrestling days, so he invited me out to do a jump rope practice because I'm pretty good with the jump rope. So he brought me out to do a jump rope practice, and then I did a wrestling practice, and he liked it, and he invited me to stay for the rest of the show. And that's how that worked out. We had awesome. It was a different, completely different than TUF Brazil 2 as far as like the personalities. And I guess the personalities that stuck out for me was Peregrino in TUF Brazil 3, and like the fun personality in TUF Brazil 2 was Patolino. And Patolino happened to be also one of the toughest. So that was a good combination. He had the great personality and the tough. And he was made it to the finals and saved Tino Guerra a couple times in Tino Guerra 2. So he was my choice to put him on our team. So it was awesome to have him on our team. And then I wasn't there for the team picks on season 3, but it was awesome. They had an awesome bunch of guys. And we had Vito Miranda and Edgar Castadelli on the show from Tino Guerra. And they were on Chael Sonnen's team, so I got to work with them. I didn't get to work with my guys, Rick Monster and Brian Zhao and Montaña, which was on the other team, but it was just so happened that way that because they were on Vanderlei's team, I would love to work with them. And like I said, I want my guys to win, and then there was really no USA versus Brazil, at least not on my part. I wasn't choosing Chael over any. I wasn't buying into that game. Plus, I still haven't forgot what a little bit of what Vanderlei did from season 2 when he was part of the kidnapping of me after I pulled a prank where I got the entire team. On season 2, I pulled a prank where I got the entire team. And so they got me back and kidnapped me, and Vanderlei was part of it. And I still owed him one for that, so that's why I also enjoyed being on season 3, because I was trying to give him back what he gave me. Yeah, since that first day, Chael and Vanderlei were at war, and it was hard to, I'm sure they were very hard for them to work with each other, because even when you're on the TUF Brazil show, you're with your enemy, almost 24/7 too, and you eventually have to become cordial to each other, and that really never happened. And I think that was Chael's goal, was like, hey, this is for the guys, let's save our fight for the octagon, but he's offended Vanderlei, I guess, to a point of no return, and Vanderlei is definitely not somebody you want to mess with. I learned from that firsthand, and so they got in each other's face this last episode, and I'm not too upset with the fight between them fighting. Those guys hate each other, so eventually you put 2 pit bulls in the room, they're gonna go at it, and but what I think what was wrong was when one of Vanderlei's coaches hit Chael in the back of the head. And that, I think that's they're fighters. Let them fight it out. You don't need to get involved. And I think I don't approve of that. These guys are grown men, grown adults, and somebody coming in from the back and hitting the guy in the head. I mean, that doesn't show you in the right light. And I'm sure if he could, maybe he would take it back. I don't know, but I don't think that was the right thing to do. Even though, even though it was your teammate, but your teammate was starting the fight. So, I don't. 2-on-1 in war is good. When it's about two MMA fighters on one, that's not fair. So I didn't think it was right. That's my opinion of what happened. And it didn't show Vanderlei and Dita in a good light, in my opinion. Maybe not Vanderlei so much. Vanderlei's going to be Vanderlei. He's always going to be at war with Chael Sonnen, but the other coach coming in and hitting Chael in the back of the head, that's a no-no. I'm Eric Albarracin, captain of the Americas, the Ultimate Fighter Brazil Season 2 and 3 wrestling coach, and Tino Guerra Rio wrestling coach. Tune in to Fighting Lifestyle, UAE.com. This isn't just a sport, this is a lifestyle.